So you mean to tell me that the woman who's built her entire brand on being the definition of a loyal wife and doting mother is now trending because of a leaked private video with her own co-star? Yandy Smith, the same Yandy who preaches about family values on Love and Hip Hop's suddenly at the center of a scandal so messy it makes every VH1 storyline look like child's play. Think about it. For years, she's been selling fans this picture-perfect image of love, trust, and Black excellence in marriage. But now the internet is whispering no, screaming that she's been caught red-handed in a secret romance with Chris Johnson, the man she swore was just a colleague. And here's the kicker. The footage doesn't look like a movie scene, doesn't look like acting. It looks like real chemistry, the kind you don't fake when cameras are supposedly off. So what exactly are we watching here? A PR stunt gone wrong? A betrayal so bold it deserves its own season finale? Or has the queen of family loyalty been living a double life this whole time? Whatever it is, the mask is cracking, the receipts are leaking, and social media is eating it up. Because if this video is what people think it is, then Yandy's reputation, her marriage, and her so-called fairy tale brand are hanging by a thread, and we're about to pull it. When the so-called queen of love and hip-hop, Yandy Smith, decided to spend years building an image as Harlem's poster child for loyalty. She probably never imagined it would all unravel because of one leaked video that nobody was supposed to see. But here we are. And the internet is collectively clutching its pearls because this isn't just another random gossip headline. This is a full-blown takedown of a brand that was carefully curated for years. Think about it. Yandy made her name by selling fans on the perfect family narrative. She was the wife who held it down while Mendices was locked away. She was the businesswoman who preached self-respect and stability. And she was the woman constantly reminding the world that her marriage was untouchable. But now, the same woman who told her followers that true love survives anything has been caught in what looks like anything but true love, with none other than her co-star, Chris Johnson. And let's not pretend this came out of nowhere. Yandy has a long history of stirring drama and then playing innocent when the flames get too hot. Remember the feuds with Chrissy Lampkin? The shade with Kimbella? It's the endless VH1 storylines where she managed to play the victim while everyone else looked like the villain. Yeah, well, this time the cameras weren't rolling, and suddenly there's no script to hide behind. The leaked footage shows a side of Yandy that fans weren't supposed to see yet. Yandy, who looks way too comfortable sharing intimate laughs and, yes, what appears to be an unplanned kiss with Chris Johnson. And this isn't just co-star chemistry. This isn't, oh, it was a rehearsal energy. This is the kind of moment that makes even the most loyal fan pause and say, wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? The timing of all this couldn't be more suspicious. Just weeks before the video dropped, Yandy was flooding Instagram with family vacation pictures, smiling selfies with Mendices, and captions about Black love and family first. But the internet isn't stupid. When you see a video like this, it doesn't matter how many matching outfits you wear on vacation, the damage is done. Fans are already calling her out for hypocrisy, and the split is brutal. Half of her followers are rushing to defend her, claiming this was just part of the movie, while the other half are dissecting every second of the clip, pointing out body language, secret glances, and a kiss that looks way too real. And here's where it gets even more scandalous. Rumors are already swirling that Mendices has seen the video. And the fallout behind closed doors has been explosive. Sources close to the couple claim he feels blindsided, betrayed, and humiliated, especially since he's always been the quieter, more private half of their relationship, for a man who stood by her through thick and thin. Even during his darkest days, seeing his wife's name dragged through the mud like this is nothing short of devastating. And the worst part, Yandy's silence. And that silence is killing her. Because in the world of celebrity scandals, saying nothing is often louder than saying too much. Every day, Yandy refuses to address the video. The internet fills in the blanks for her. And believe me, the internet doesn't play fair. Fans are creating their own narratives, stitching together conspiracy theories, and dragging her image through the mud in real time. Was this an innocent rehearsal gone wrong? Or was it an affair that's been brewing for months behind Mendices' back? The longer she avoids answering, the more the public assumes the worst. And it's not just fans whispering, it's insiders too. Anonymous sources are popping up everywhere, each one claiming to have the real tea. One alleged friend of the couple insists that Mendices has been distant ever since the video surfaced, barely speaking to Yandy except in heated arguments. Another supposed production assistant swears that Chris Johnson was way too cozy with Yandy on set long before anyone hit record on that camera. Whether these claims are real or not almost doesn't matter, because perception is everything in a scandal like this. And right now, the perception is brutal. Meanwhile, the public is dissecting Chris Johnson just as hard. Who is this man to risk blowing up a family empire for a few stolen moments of passion? And more importantly, is he the one who leaked the video? Some people are convinced Chris had everything to gain. His career was lukewarm at best, his name barely recognizable outside of industry circles. But now, thanks to this scandal, everybody knows who he is. It's the oldest play in the Hollywood scandal book leak, Something Messy. Get the whole internet buzzing, and suddenly your name is trending worldwide. Whether Chris intentionally pulled the trigger or not, the result is the same. His name is everywhere, but so is the hate. His social media is flooded with accusations, insults, and conspiracy theories. Some even claiming he set Yandy up to boost his own clout. And let's not forget the project they were working on, The Love You Give. The irony is almost too much. That movie was supposed to be Yandy's shining moment, her big step into acting credibility, but now it's in jeopardy. Rumors are flying about reshoots, delayed release dates, and producers scrambling to rewrite entire scenes just to avoid more controversy. Some insiders even claim they've considered cutting her role down to the bare minimum, afraid that her tarnished reputation could sink the entire project. And where is Yandy in all this? Hiding, strategically posting vague quotes about strength and resilience, but refusing to actually face the scandal head-on. And while her PR team may think this is a clever damage control strategy, it's backfiring. Fans feel betrayed by the silence. They want answers, not cryptic messages about finding peace in chaos. To them, that sounds less like accountability and more like deflection. And every day, she waits. The narrative slips further out of her hands and deeper into the control of gossip blogs, fan forums, and TikTok detectives who are treating this scandal like a full-blown investigation. And if you thought the drama stopped at internet speculation, think again. Because the fallout has now spread beyond social media and into every corner of Yandy and Mendices' personal lives. Insiders are whispering about heated arguments behind closed doors. Doors that once symbolized stability, now echoing with tension and mistrust. Friends close to the family claim Mendices has been visibly shaken, leaning on his inner circle for support, even questioning whether this marriage can survive one more public humiliation. For a man who prided himself on loyalty and resilience, this scandal isn't just about betrayal, it's about identity. How do you stand beside a partner who built her empire on the illusion of devotion only for that illusion to crumble in front of millions of viewers? That's the question keeping him up at night. And while Yandy tries to paint herself as focused on family first, the reality is glaringly obvious. The family is fractured. The trust is gone, and the once admired Smith-Harris brand is cracking under the weight of relentless exposure. But it doesn't stop there. The professional consequences are stacking up too. Brands that once lined up to collaborate with Yandy are quietly pulling away, not eager to have their logos associated with Yandy, associated with scandal. Publicists are scrambling, fielding calls from sponsors demanding clarity. While producers of Love and Hip Hop are secretly delighted at the ratings boost but terrified of long-term fallout. Because while scandal sells, there's a fine line between drama and destruction. And right now, Yandy's storyline is less juicy TV drama and more career suicide in real time. Even her so-called allies are divided. Some of her closest friends are reportedly standing by her, urging forgiveness, while others have distanced themselves, worried that association with Yandy might drag their own reputations into the mud. One insider even described her as a role model turned cautionary tale, a line that sums up just how quickly public perception has flipped. And then, of course, there are the children. Once shielded from the spotlight, they're now being dragged into the mess by extension. Family life, which Yandy showcased so proudly on social media, has reportedly grown tense and uncertain. Mendices is said to be doing everything in his power to protect them from the ugliness. But how do you protect children when the scandal dominates headlines, timelines, and trending tabs every single day? The emotional toll is undeniable. What once felt like a fortress of family values has become a battlefield of secrets, betrayal, and unanswered questions. And make no mistake, the public is demanding answers. Was this an affair, a publicity stunt, or both? Did Chris Johnson really leak the tape, or was Yandy complicit in her own downfall? The speculation is endless, and with every rumor that surfaces, the truth feels harder to pin down. So here's where we stand. Yandy Smith. Once the image of loyalty is now the face of one of reality TV's messiest scandals. Mendices Harris, the man who built his life around her, is left broken and uncertain about the future. And Chris Johnson. He may have gained temporary fame, but at what cost? Careers are on the line, reputations are in freefall, and the so-called love story that once defined Yandy's brand is collapsing in front of us all. The internet isn't just watching, they're dissecting, debating, and demanding justice. And as long as Yandy stays silent, the scandal will only grow louder, feeding off every unanswered question and every suspicious glance. Because in the court of public opinion, silence isn't golden, it's guilty. If you thought this story couldn't get any wilder, trust me, it's only the beginning, and the fallout is just heating up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next explosive update, because the drama isn't slowing down anytime soon. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Whose side are you really on?